on the top row, Guillermo Rigondeaux, who was a gold medal winner in Athens in 2004, one of his 2 Olympic gold medals. And Guillermo Rigondeaux in his dressing room tonight, along with trainer Pedro Diaz. You've seen him in the past with Miguel Cotto. He was a member of the Cuban staff during the time that Rigondeaux was fighting in the Olympics for Cuba, but he's the 4th trainer already for Rigondeaux in only an 11-fight professional career. Meanwhile, Nonito Donaire is in his dressing room, working out with his familiar group to the right. There on the edge of the screen, you see his trainer, Robert Garcia, who until 2 weeks ago was totally immersed with Brandon Rios against Mike Alvarado and had scant opportunity to work with Donaire coming into this fight. And now let's turn to HBO's boxing analyst, Max Kellerman. And Max, first of all, congratulations on your winning Thursday night the Boxing Writers Award, Sam Taub Journalism Award, a high honor for you.
Thank you for presenting it to me, Jim.
It was a tremendous thrill. Now, we've been telling people for weeks that this is a tremendously special night. What's special about it?
Well, this fight has that kind of when worlds collide quality that boxing's most intriguing matchups usually do, particularly when they don't necessarily promise extended fireworks. In this case, you have Rigondeaux, the mostly amateur fighter, the mythical Cuban boxing Jedi master with his next level skill and his crippling punching power, not to mention out of the southpaw stance, against Donaire, the mostly professional, who quite simply is the best fighter I've ever seen campaign thus far exclusively south of the featherweight division. These are 2 once-in-a-generation fighters, one mostly amateur, the other mostly pro. It's a special night. It's a special sight, special fight. That's what we're here to see.
And because of everything you mentioned, people have been talking in anticipation about this fight from the moment that Donaire moved up to 122 pounds and as Rigondeaux was making his way through his professional career. But Roy, for up to a year, Donaire dismissed this fight and said, why would I want to fight Rigondeaux? He doesn't have any credentials as a professional. He's nowhere near in my league. Promoter Bob Arum wanted the fight. It was made. For the last couple of months, Donaire has been changing his tune and saying, oh yeah, now I get it. I understand he's a tremendous opponent for me. Does he mean it, or was he just selling tickets?
Well, I think he semi-means it, but I don't think he fully means it. I think because of him seeing Rigondeaux go down in lesser fights, or should I say against lesser opposition, he thinks that he can come out and blast right through Rigondeaux. Now, not to mention that the fight is on the biggest stage in boxing right now, which is Radio City Music Hall. He has to also sell tickets. This is a big event. We at Radio City Music Hall. Only one great fight has ever happened here. So he has to sell tickets. He has to make people feel like it's something serious, in which I truly think it is.
All right, 2 great junior featherweights. Let's take a look at the tail of the tape.